Hello everybody, welcome to episode number 2.
Burp.
Woo! Burp. Burp. Okay, so we got, we're gonna do a new run. And, okay. Unfortunately, because I'm playing on a new account, I do not have any other characters I can play as, so I'm just gonna play as Isaac for the rest of my life. And... why is it so laggy? I think it's Skype. Am I sure? Yeah, I am. Sorry, Sean, we're just gonna have to deal with just not being able to see my duo commentary, but you're probably doing something else anyway, so it probably doesn't matter.
Not really.
Yeah. Alright.
Kind of just sitting here watching.
Alright. Woo! Alright.
So how the fuck am I supposed to dual commentate here?
You can. We'll just talk. We'll talk about something. I don't know, like... Oh, hey! If I can remember the reasons, but I was presenting those 9/11 conspiracy reasons to my friend Russell, and he was all like, no, what about the third building that fell? What about the building, Newton's third law states that the building shouldn't fall this way, and I'm all like, oh. So I was like, 9/11 was a terrorist attack, and he's like, no it wasn't. I'm like, yeah it was, and he's like, no, and I'm like, yeah, it doesn't matter which way you think, 9/11 was always a terrorist attack. Doesn't matter if it was a terrorist attack done by the government or by Islams. You don't have to be Islamic to do a fucking terrorist attack.
That's a good point. Like, when we were originally talking about this, I never did bring that up, and I should have.
So
I just brought up a bunch of other points.
It doesn't matter. It's always a terrorist attack, no matter what.
Yeah.
So people who say it's not a terrorist attack, like, you can say fucking Bush did 9/11, yeah, whatever, that's your opinion, but fucking you can't deny that it was a terrorist attack.
That's a damn good point.
I was talking about this with my friend Parker in during the Skyrim Let's Play, which I did, and I haven't uploaded the video for it because it's like about, I don't know, 4 episodes in, but whatever.
No, but yeah, I wish, like, when we were originally talking about this, what, a few days ago? About conspiracy theories? I kind of wish I did bring that up. I kind of wish I did that myself.
What
I
the?
was not thinking about that. I guess I just wasn't thinking that far.
Yeah? What's with me doing Let's Plays and getting Spoonbender in the first room? The first gold room. Like, I don't understand. I don't have any bombs. I hate. What? Again? This is just the same Let's Play. This is literally the same Let's Play. I swear to God.
Just a different commentator.
Yeah. This time it's with you, not Parker. And this time I got Mr. Boom, so that's a bit different. Sweet, I got a bomb. Now I can do this. Whatever. Fuck. Just put it there. Oh, I should have moved it over a bit. Then it would have gotten... Oh, whatever. I got 2 spirit hearts anyway, so... Ugh. Throat's a bit clogged up for some reason. It's weird. Anyway, time to go fight the boss. Larry
Conspiracy
Jr.
theories, it doesn't... Conspiracy theories, it really will never matter. Like, what's...
Also, I make fun of Russell every single time I see him, I'm like, Russell thinks Obama's a reptile person. He's like, no, I don't.
It doesn't matter, like, it doesn't matter what conspiracy theory you're talking about here, whether it's the Satanic Illuminati, or if it's reptile people, or if it's whether or not the Holocaust existed or not. Most of the time we have evidence, and the times that we don't, you actually have to think about it in a different light. For the example of the reptile person, aside from the fact that it's completely off the wall,
and when I presented Devil's Advocate to him, I said, what would they have to gain? He said that apparently there's some sort of like thing, there's a rule in the United States where they're essentially allowed to, if something like that happens and, you know, they need to search houses and stuff for like a terrorist, they're allowed to invade our privacy or something like that. Jesus fuck.
There would still be nothing to gain there. We already have the NSA on our asses.
Well, that's literally what I said. I said,
I don't know.
why would they need to invade our privacy? You could literally browse somebody's Facebook page and get the exact same information you'd gain from walking into their house. Well,
Basically,
not really,
yeah.
basically, essentially.
Yeah, like, seriously, your friend Russell sounds like a complete and utter fucking moron.
And the only evidence he's going off of right now is the fact that apparently there was a third building that fell that wasn't hit by a plane, and that when the towers got hit, they collapsed straight down, like they just like pancaked on top of each other instead of like it actually falling over. And something about
That's
like
annoying.
I don't know, something about like office furnishings like fueling some sort of fire. Because those are the only three things he has to go off of. Unless that was 4 things, I'm not sure.
It wouldn't matter. We still have much more. We still have much more proof that it actually wasn't a bomb. We have proof that it was a terrorist attack. Hell, you even gave me something that I wasn't thinking about.
Anyway, no, like, now we're going off of who did it, not whether it was a terrorist attack or not. Because, of course it was a terrorist attack. It's always a terrorist attack. Well, not always a terrorist attack. Depending on the situation, terrorist attack, but... You know what I mean. Shit.
Well, again, I don't have any reason to believe. Not even Bush is this stupid, okay? I don't believe that the government would actually have caused the towers to crash.
And then I told them I told them they'd be losing more money than they're gaining because they're destroying one of the world's biggest economies. And he's like, well, that's what insurance pays for that. I'm like, yes. Where's the government going to get money? From themselves? They're the ones that did the entire thing. And he just keeps saying that, oh, these videos show proof of this and that, and I'm like, that's all you have to go off of. It's literally the only thing that's keeping your argument going.
How about the people who actually lived through that building collapsing? You know, how about those people, the firefighters who are actually still alive that went through that? Or the people who lost their fucking families in that? How about those people? You know, you can talk to them. They can probably tell you that, yeah, 9/11 actually, it was a plane crash. You know, some people actually had, like, I had a friend in the 1st grade who actually had their father in that plane when it flew into the fucking buildings.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think Russell cares about people that were there that witnessed it. He just cares about whether if it was done by the government or not.
He doesn't, like, he just cares about being stupid, basically.
He just cares about whether he just thinks that the government did it.
Government wouldn't do it though, because again, they would lose so much more money than they would ever gain.
Considering that the planes themselves going into the tower, those planes cost more than the building, both of them. And like that's like 16. I don't even know how much that would be. And honestly, it would just put them even more in debt than they already are.
Yeah, we were already in debt as it was, but ever since the towers crashed, I mean, that basically guaranteed us a spot on the, you know, Hall of Broke.
Hall of fucking... We're owned by China, thanks.
Hall of Welfare.
Hall of Welfare.
Jeez.
I
mean, seriously, we are the lowest of the low now ever since the towers actually crashed. And not a lot of people bring that up. Not a lot of people bring up the fact that the World Trade Center is probably one of the bigger reasons why the United States...
whenever, and whenever, like, Russell's like, it's the biggest thing, it's the biggest terrorist attack to ever have, biggest thing to ever, like, attack that ever happened on American soil, and I'm like, what about Pearl Harbor?
Yeah. Yeah, you'd be right there. Pearl Harbor. 9/11 is up there though, still. Nevertheless.
And Pearl Harbor was a terrorist attack too.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Oh, I'm so dumb. I could use my Mr. Boom. That's the thing I just don't get. I'm not, like, since I have this, like, since I have this thing where it's like, oh, well, it's a terrorist attack no matter what, I'm allowed to sit on the fence during this argument now. I don't have to be on one particular side.
I mean, it just,
I just like
also
being in the middle.
Here's another thing, though, that you can bring up to your friend Russell. It wouldn't make any sense for a building that actually had a bombing to allow another bombing.
Wait.
Yes.
That another bombing?
In 1993, the World Trade Center actually had a bombing.
Oh.
February 26, 1993, a truck bomb was detonated below the North Tower of the World Trade Center in New York City. The 1,336 pounds urea nitrate hydrogen gas-enhanced device was intended to send the North Tower crashing into the South Tower, bringing both towers down, killing tens of thousands of people. It failed to do so, but killed 6 people and injured more than 1,000. Now, I would only imagine...
So maybe they tried once and failed, and then this was their second attempt? I don't know.
Maybe it's just me, but I'm pretty certain if one of the biggest buildings in the United States, actually the biggest building when it comes to where we get our money from, was attacked by a bomb, I would probably say, just as a safe bet, that there would be a lot more security going down at that place. A lot more security. So a bombing would be searched for like crazy. It would have to be a plane.
Wait, now that I think about it, fucking fuck, now I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh well, whatever, continue.
I mean, thing is, I would imagine that security was very high on there. People would be searching for bombs at this point. Because again, in 1993, this thing was attacked. So in 2001, it would have to be a plane because, again, nobody can fucking prepare for a plane.
Yeah.
Nobody can. Or at least not during 2001 we couldn't. Maybe now we
A bomb, you can, like, you know, defuse a bomb, blah blah blah, all that. But like a plane, if there's a plane coming straight at you, you're not stopping it. Sure, you can attempt to move out of the way, but but a plane going like 120 miles per hour coming straight at you. Yeah, you're done. You're done.
Yeah, there's no way to prepare for a plane. I believe they're actually rebuilding the World Trade Center, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't much heard from that in a while. I haven't heard much of that for a while, so...
Well, that's the end of this episode. Fuck all of you. Goodbye.